Hi guys, it's Ksenia. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm bringing back a video that I haven't done in a long time, and I know you guys love these videos, but I couldn't really do these because I hadn't really shopped at Bath & Body Works a ton to get new mists. But at this point, I feel like I finally gathered up a good collection of brand new mists. And when I say new, I mean new from the point of my last one of these dupes videos to now. And if you don't know the concept of this video and you're completely new to this channel or this type of video, basically about a year or so ago, I started this little series on my channel where I duped body mists to high-end fragrances. And I did a few of them. It's been a while since my last one, so I don't remember how many I did. I think I did about 3 or 4. I'm gonna link all the other ones in my description box. This is actually going to be a 2-part video because I have so many mists that I can't fit all into one video unless I post a 3-hour-long video, which is not gonna happen. I have a total of 12 body mist dupes, but I'm splitting them into 2 sections. Part 2 is gonna come right after this video. I think you guys are gonna really love this video. It just kind of goes back to the idea that you don't need to spend a ton of money to get the same type of scent. Just a quick little disclaimer, a lot of them are actual like spot on 100% dupes, but then some of these kind of imitate the same vibe, the same sort of scent profile, but maybe they don't go 100% up to the more high-end or niche version. So that's just a little disclaimer. Not every single one of these is gonna be like complete dupe, like absolutely no distinction between the two. I mean, I have a couple of those and I'll let you guys know which ones those are. And you can also kind of take this video in 2 ways because number 1, obviously it's a dupes video, but number 2, you can take this as kind of like a layering video. Considering these body mists and perfumes are very close to each other, they make amazing layering combinations. Without further ado, if you want to see the first 6 dupes that I have, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and turn your post notifications on, and let's get started. A lot of these body mists are honestly brand new within like the last month. I do have some others in here as well, but I try to work with a lot of the new stuff that's coming out right now. First mist I'm duping is Fresh Vanilla Blossoms. This is brand new. It just came out, and this might be a little repetitive if you watch my Bath & Body Works haul because I also mentioned this dupe in that video. As soon as I sprayed it out, well, maybe not when I first sprayed it out, it kind of fools you for a second because it starts out kind of fresher. It's still really sweet, but it's like fresher. But literally within seconds, as it dries down, it just gets this creamy, whipped, almost marshmallowy, chocolatey vanilla note, and that vanilla note just gets heavier and thicker in the best way possible. Honestly, this has become one of my all-time favorite scents. This scent may be one of the strongest Bath & Body Works scents I have ever worn. I wore it to bed the other day, and actually I've been loving to wear it to bed because I just, the scent of it is just like heaven to me. But I wore it to bed, and the next day I could smell it just as strongly on my clothes when I woke up. I'm just loving this scent right now. I may have to go back to the store and get a couple more bottles. I really did not think it would be, but it has become one of my all-time favorite Bath & Body Works mists. This dupe is not gonna be like an expensive perfume dupe. Like, this perfume itself is not that expensive, but if you have both of these, or if you didn't know about this one and now you're seeing this video, go out and buy it because this perfume is literally, I think, 30 bucks and it smells almost identical. Like, this is a dupe where they're identical. I really don't smell much of a difference between these two. That is Sabrina Carpenter's Sweet Tooth, the little pink chocolate bar. This is, again, a very creamy, sort of thick vanilla with just this marshmallowy chocolate, white chocolate vibe to it. It's so delicious, but it also has like a slight perfuminess about it that makes it really sexy, and this one has that as well. This is a perfect combo. I've been loving this combination lately. The next mist dupes, I actually have 3 different body sprays that all are kind of duping the same perfume. It is all 3 of these bad boys. So I have Midnight Amber Glow, Cozy Vanilla Bourbon, which also just came out in the same collection as the Fresh Vanilla Blossoms, and then also Vanilla Mocha Cream, which I think recently came out repackaged as Vanilla Mocha Martini. So if you have that, they're the same thing. They have little slight variations between all 3, like they're not all the exact same, but they're all kind of the exact same. They all have a very similar vibe, and that is just like a really sweet, sort of boozy, hint of coffee, sexy type of dark and mysterious sort of scent. It's really, really good. I actually love all three of these body mists. Like the notes for Midnight Amber Glow, for example, are smooth amber, caramel latte, vanilla bourbon, just so you can kind of get a feel for the notes. And the fragrance that I am duping is The Only One by Dolce & Gabbana. I mean, of course, this is way more perfumey and you can definitely smell the richness in this fragrance, but the scents are very, very similar. They're all very similar scent profiles. They all have that coffee scent to them. I didn't dupe these to Black Opium because Black Opium also has that coffee note. To me, the coffee note in Black Opium is a lot stronger and it stands out a little bit more than it does in The Only One. In this one, I would say it's a little bit more refined. This feels sweeter to me. It feels a little smoother, and I'm pretty sure this has some like caramelly or some type of really delicious sort of gourmand notes. This is a perfect date night sort of fragrance. It is just, oh my god, it will get you so many compliments. And if you pair this fragrance with honestly any three of these guys, you will smell absolutely delicious. If you're going on a first date, this is gonna be the combo to wear. I actually have worn this combo with Midnight Amber Glow a lot. I haven't actually paired it yet with these two, but I have worn it with Midnight Amber Glow and it is delicious. Then I have another brand new mist. This just came out as well. I only have a little travel size because when I purchased mine, they hadn't come out with it yet, at least in stores. I haven't checked online, and I bought this about a week or so ago, and when I went to the store, she said they would have the full sizes next week, which is like now. So maybe I'll go and stop by because I actually really, really love this scent. But weirdly enough, I don't love the dupe. I'm pretty sure I've duped La Vie Belle by Lancome before with another body mist because let's be real, there is so many scents that come out that smell like La Vie Belle and that smell like Black Opium. I feel like every other body mist or perfume that comes out smells very similar to those types of scents. This is yet another dupe, but I will say I honestly prefer this to the perfume because I don't even have the perfume. I've smelled the Vie Belle like 1,000,001 times. I know people that wear it a ton, and I've also smelled the testers like in stores, and it definitely would be something that I feel like I would like because I love sweet scents, but maybe because I've smelled it so much, I'm just kind of sick and tired of it. But I really, really like Luminous. Maybe because it's a body mist and it's not as strong as the perfume. La Vie Belle sometimes gives me a headache and this doesn't, but it smells so sexy. There's something, maybe a berry, like a rich berry note in it that comes out more. I'm pretty sure there's something ruby, and I'm pretty sure there's praline in this, which I think La Vie Belle might also have praline. I could be wrong, but I know it has some type of, or a lot of sweet notes. I almost feel like this is La Vie Belle mixed with Forever Red by Bath & Body Works, and I love Forever Red. It's discontinued, but I have backups of that scent because I would say it's in my top 10 Bath & Body Works mists, and this one comes very close to it. This scent is super, super strong, and it not only smells like a perfume, but it also performs like a perfume because it's pretty long lasting and honestly pretty powerful. Then this scent, I kind of talked pretty badly in my Bath & Body Works haul that I did of this one, and I still don't completely love it, but I feel like I'm kind of coming around. That's one thing to note. Whenever I do hauls and I say that I really, really don't like something, don't take that for face value, at least not always, because I mean, of course there are times when it's very black and white and I'm like, okay, I don't like this, and it just stays that way. But when I'm kind of unsure about a scent and I say I don't like it, but like I kind of like it, usually I start to kind of come around on it, and that's what happened with Chasing Fireflies. I mentioned in that video that I felt like this was almost kind of like a repackage for Fairy Tale, and I think they're similar, but they're also very, very different. Now, when I mentioned this in my last video, I did say that Chasing Fireflies reminded me of I Want Choo, like the original one, and I kind of reiterated that I didn't mean the flanker of it, which is this guy, which is the I Want Choo Forever, which came out not recently, but I feel like in the past year, I think, or maybe last year. It's recent-ish. But as I was getting prepared for this video, I went over and smelled this one, and I don't know if it's because of the fact that this is a flanker and it obviously smells a lot like the original, but smelling this and this now, I feel like these are dupes. I made the correlation between this one and the original I Want Choo just from like memory of when I last had smelled the original I Want Choo, but now actually putting these two together, I almost feel like it's closer to I Want Choo Forever, and this is one of my all-time favorite scents. So I don't know why I didn't really love this when I first tried it, because I really love this. I think this is super sexy. This is super perfumey. This smells like an expensive, like in a perfume, and this is a dupe where I would say these two are spot on. These two are like 95% dupes. I honestly feel like if you blindfolded someone and you had them smell this and this, they would not know the difference. Kind of take back what I said about this, because I'm definitely really liking it, and this is a fire combination. Next scent is Moonlit Martini. I finally figured out what perfume that this was reminding me of, because for the longest time I would smell this and I knew it was reminding me of a perfume, but I couldn't pinpoint what it was. So Moonlit Martini totally smells like Light Blue by Dolce & Gabbana. I don't know how I didn't put these two together, because this is such a distinct scent. It's so specific, so I don't know how this didn't come to my mind. This is stronger, it's more crisp, it's more citrusy, it's just heavier in every way. Smelling this, I totally pick up on hints of Light Blue in here, but I will say this is sweeter. It is way sweeter than Light Blue. It's not a sweet scent, but it's way sweeter than Light Blue, which has like 0% sweetness in it. And I actually have a second perfume. This one is a pretty affordable perfume, but in my opinion, this body mist is almost like the baby love child of these two, and that is CK Into You, which this one is also very citrusy, but this has kind of like a creamy background to it as well, and it's pretty sweet. This is delicious, and I will always say this reminds me of a milk carton from like a cartoon. Like, does it not look like a milk jug? It's a ginormous bottle. This is a 5 fluid ounce bottle. I don't think I will ever be done with this because it's freaking huge, but this smells so good. I think the sweetness of this and that bright crisp citrus of this makes for Moonlit Martini. This is like the love child. I will say one more fragrance, which this one I can't tell you on my own 100%, but I heard Amy Glam talk about this dupe, and she mentioned how she thought that this smells similar to Floral Street Sweet Almond Blossom. If you watch my channel regularly, you know I blind bought Floral Street Sweet Almond Blossom not too long ago, like freshly when it came out. I blind bought it off the Sephora website because people were hyping it, and that sweet in the name really got me, because I thought it was gonna be like a sweet almondy scent, and it ended up not really being that for me, so it was kind of an unsuccessful blind buy. I ended up returning it because it was more so on the fresher side. There was a hint of sweetness, but not as much as I wanted it to. I feel like it's been a while now that I haven't smelled that perfume ever since I returned it, so I almost kind of forget my scent memory of it. So I wanted to mention that as well. If you have that scent, you kind of get an idea again of what this sort of smells like. And then the last scent dupe I have is for Sunset Glow. You probably already know what I'm gonna say about this one. So Sunset Glow is 100%, well, let me say 90%, because there is a little difference between these two, but okay, 90% similar to Sol de Janeiro's Cheirosa 62. This is the Eau de Parfum version of it, but it's similar to the body mist, to the Boom Boom Cream, and all of that. There's like a million products in the line, because let's be real, this scent smells absolutely freaking scrumdiddlyumptious. Like, I just want to bathe in the scent. I'm pretty sure they have a shower gel of this as well, so maybe I need to get on that. It's like almondy, pistachio, caramelly. It's like gourmand without being too gourmand, because it is, after all, more so like a summery scent, but I do feel like you could wear this all year round as well. Sunset Glow comes very close to the scent of Cheirosa 62. The only difference between this and 62 is that this one has more of a cherry note in it, and it's pretty strong in this scent. It's so delicious. The background, the scent profile, everything is there. It's like I said, it's like 90%. I would go as far as maybe even 95%. Imagine this with a slight little hint of a really delicious cherry note in it. Pair these two together, this is such an intoxicating scent combination. So that is all the dupes that I have for this video. Stay tuned for part 2, because I have even more. I think the dupes in part 2 almost are better than this video, so definitely make sure to stay tuned for that. But that is it for me today. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!